Hello, my crafty friends. Well, I've got some pieces of, I'm not sure what they are. It's some kind of cardboard. It's fairly sturdy, but not, some cardboard. It's definitely still got, it's not as stiff as some, let's say that. And I want to make some postcards out of it. So what I'm going to do is just start sticking down some papers, and I'm not going to worry too much about this because it's just a background. But I'm just going to glue it down papers. Okay, come on. I'm not, I don't know if I'm going to have a real, well, I don't have a specific plan. I guess what I'm saying. I'm just putting stuff down, so. Let's do, I gotta, you can see this is bowing just from the glue. That's a little frustrating. Okay, I know I have some more. Well, I thought I had some, what do you call it? Good grief, I can't even think. I still can't think of what it was. Shorthand from a shorthand book. That's what it was. But I don't see those pages. So if I want some of those on this, I may need to, and there's plenty of space. I probably don't have enough stuff out here to cover both of these anyway, so. So I'll stop in a minute and go get some. And let's go ahead and put another strip of this because nothing says I can't have two of these beside each other. Okay, I'm going to pause and get some of that shorthand paper. Okay, while I was there, I got some of this French paper too because I like that. It's almost gone, but it's fun paper to have. So. I'll trim everything neatly later, but maybe I should have gone ahead and I've got this going this direction, but I hadn't really planned on making all my postcards go this direction. So that was a case of not thinking. So I may have to make some postcards go in this direction, some of them go in the other direction on this board, which means I have to kind of think ahead of that time when I start that board. Ah! Okay, let's just go right here. There we go. So here's this one. I'm going to let it dry, and then we'll trim it and come back and work on it some more. And I'm going to turn this one like this so I'll remember how to do things here. Let me get my papers kind of sorted. That'll make it easier if I have everything from different books together, because I do like to kind of go back and forth between them. Oh, that's upside down. It might not should matter, and it might be covered up enough that it really doesn't matter, but I don't know, so I'm gonna let's go over here a little bit. Okay. Well, scooch over just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Okay. I like this one. It's got some stuff in red. I don't know why somebody underlined it, but they did. Okay. And the back of these cards, I'm thinking about just leaving like this and just writing on the card itself, the cardboard, because I kind of like that. So oops. All right, let's see what else. Yep, wrong side up. And okay, I did some of these sideways, didn't I? Yeah, here we go. And there we go. All right. I'm going to pause the video for a little bit and let these dry and trim them up so that we can see what we've got to work with, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, I got them. Well, they were dry enough I could trim them. They're not completely dry, but we're just going to go for it anyway. And I'm just going to put some, scrape some gesso on here. Oop. I'll just glue that down with some gesso. It'll do that if you need it to. I never know what's enough and what's too much when it comes to the gessoing. That's something I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know that there's a magic amount that's, you know, perfect or anything, but we're gonna do just a tad more. Okay, we're gonna call that one done and let it dry. And so we're gonna go ahead and I'm just kind of even honestly practicing with ways to put gesso on. I don't do a lot of this, so I don't know what's best. How much is good, which direction to go, brush versus, when I watch other people do it, I definitely like it put on with a palette knife, but, and I'm not sure if, I don't know. It'll be fine. We got more layers to go, so it's not like this is the finished product. Okay, we're gonna call that, well, we got a little more. We might as well use it. Don't let it go to waste, right? I don't know. Maybe it would be better to let it go to waste and not risk putting on too much, but I'm not prone to be one to do that. So, okay, now I'm going to pause and let this dry. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is go over it with some Distress Oxide, just because it's fun to work with and we want to see what happens. And I'm going to go around the edges with this walnut stain. And I don't know why, because it's not like this is the edge of the, so maybe we'll put some inside too. Because it's not like it's, I mean, these will be one edge at least, or two edges on all the postcards, but it's not like this is a piece and this is the border. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Still not sure I said it where it's understandable what I'm thinking, but anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're going to put some of this in here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of this wild honey on because we can. And then I'm going to do, I think I was going to do some green too, but I think I'm going to let the blue go over the yellow in some of it, which will make some of it green. So as it reacts to the, now this blue mixed with the brown and the stuff, it doesn't look as blue. It's a kind of a grayish blue, which I love, but it doesn't show up as blue, I guess, when you do it like this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is spray these so they can react to the water, and then we're going to dry them. I want to make sure it all gets activated. Okay. And I'm just going to let it sit there and do its thing, because if I do too much with it, well, yeah, I'm going to dry it a little bit, and then we're going to blot some of it off and see how that does. I'm going to pause the video. You don't have to listen to that. Okay, I dried it some with a heat gun, and I don't know if this is going to be a good plan or a bad plan, but I'm going to just try to blot up some of the extra. And we're going to see what that leaves us. Well, let's get this water from all around it. This one I'm going to do like this because my paper towel's wadded up already. So, okay, well, we got a lot of yellow off, didn't we? I don't know how good you can see the colors on this. You see more white than there really is. But I like that so far. I don't know that it's enough color on the gesso. The gesso didn't take the ink real well. So I'm thinking I might need to do something else color-wise. I'm going to let this dry some more and think about it. Okay, I've got this paint that I've never used. I was just opening it up, and it was just kind of goopy. It's supposed to be a fluid acrylic. It's mica caseous, something like that, iron oxide. I don't know. But I got it all, trying to stir it up, I got it all over this thing. So I decided we're just going to put some on here and see what it does. It's a little scary. Okay. I don't know what I think about that, but I'm going to use a baby wipe and see if I can move it around, because I know I don't want it just like this. Ooh, okay. That may have been a real mistake. You want some grunge? This is the product for you. I don't know. This is kind of what it looks like now. It does have a little bit of mica sparkle in it. Actually, I'm liking it a little bit more than I thought I did. Let's put just a tad down here. Woo, okay. Okay, this is what that looks like. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one, because I told myself these were going to kind of be, you know, this, I'm just going to do a set of them, I guess is what you'd call it. If you've used this before and you know how you're supposed to use it and what you're supposed to do with it, please let me know. I wasn't expecting it to be this thick stuff, and it may be that there's just something wrong with this bottle and this is not how it's supposed to be. But Okay. I'm going to let those dry. We'll come back and work on the next step. Okay. I want to add some more color to it. It's very sparkly. I guess you can kind of see that it's got a shine to it. You can definitely see the mica in it, but it's just like sparkly grunge. That's pretty much what it is. Okay, I'm going to use these two, quinacridone nickel azole gold and sap green hue. This one says it's a fluid acrylic. This one's a high flow acrylic. It's just this one's liquidier than this one. I think that's the difference. But I'm going to do each of these on there one at a time, and I'm probably going to spray them because I really do want them to flow. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Woo! What a mess. Okay, I was not expecting it to squirt out like that. Okay, we got to just go on with this. And then we're going to that's way more intense. And I wasn't really wanting to cover things up quite that much. Boy. Okay. It's very green now. It kind of covered everything else up. I don't know what else to do here. We're just making a really big mess. So, I'm definitely going to have to put something on the back because I'm getting the back all icky. Okay, let me try to clean this up. I'm going to be back in just a second after I clean this up. Okay, I got the mess cleaned up, but this is still this, and I'm just going to try to wipe some of it off because it's just too much, even for somebody who loves green as much as I do. It just took over completely, and that was my fault because I just was clueless how to use that stuff. Hadn't ever even opened that bottle before, so oh dear. Well, this is going completely different from how I expected it to. You can still sort of see some layers, but that green just really took over, and that's not what I had in mind. I'm going to try something. Let's see. I don't know if this will help it or not. Well, it pulled up some of it. Okay, these two are both kind of more equally greened up now. I just sprayed some alcohol on it, and then I was able to pull off some more of that paint. Let's do a little bit more right here and right here. Let's see, I don't know if I can get any more. Okay. Whew. Well, I don't know if I want to add any of the quinacridone gold on there now or not. I may just have to go from here and think of, of the base as green. I'm going to let this dry now. Okay. Let me zoom in just a tad. Maybe you can see better. Okay, this is what they look like right now. And it's a very grungy green. The next thing I wanted to do, well, I wanted to put some of this on, but I don't think I'm going to right now. I don't want to make it even darker. I want to put some of this. It's a gold. It's called Glossy Dimension. It's a texture paste or modeling paste, but it's gold. And I thought it would be fun to put some of that on here. And so that's what I'm going to do next. Don't know if that will be a good thing for these or not. Every step, I don't know. This is really getting thick. It's not, there's a little bit of the red paint that was on the stencil coming off. And I think that looks cool, so I'm not going to fret over it at all. But after we do this step, I'm going to let it just sit and then and dry, and that'll probably take a while. And then we will I'll just do a part 2 with where we go after this, because I got derailed by that green, and so I'm going to have to rethink. I like the gold on here though, so maybe that's going to redeem it. But I think I'm going to use this one for that one. Okay, had to clean off that stencil real quick. Okay, this is upside down. Not that it matters at this stage, but I do want to at least be kind of thinking about where things belong. And it really is pulling off a lot of the red. That's actually kind of cool. But it, once again, is not what I intended to have happen or expected to happen. I probably should be taking more into account where I'm going to cut these, but I haven't really decided yet. So. Okay, I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to trim them into postcard sizes, and we will come back and work on them individually in the next video. Thank you. God bless you. See you next time.